Well, good afternoon by 3 minutes. Happens to be Thursday, uh, November the 4th, and have some good news for you. I'm going to give you the good news first. I'm not going to talk you to death and then try to sell you something. Just not going to do that. In the Ten Commandments, you find them in Exodus chapter 20, Deuteronomy 22. Uh, ac- Actually, it describes God. Now, God created Adam and Eve for his pleasure. That doesn't mean anything vulgar either. It means a true love. He loved them so much that he gave them this earth and a special garden in it for them to take care of it. Fruit trees all over the place and some green herbs for the cattle to eat. Yeah, but we get to eat them too because we're sick now in sin. The good news, God says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Yeah. And he says, "I am a jealous God." He says he will destroy the wicked, but for you and me and all that care to be followers of Jesus, we will be saved. Saved from what? Destruction. You see, in the book of Revelation, chapter 20, if you read it, you'll find out that God is coming back. I hope soon. I hope you hope soon too, to get us and to take us to a place in heaven that I cannot imagine. You see, God's tired of this sin. I'm tired of it. I'm sure you are too. He's going to take us to a place where there is no sin. We're going to stay there for 1,000 years. 1,000 years. I can't imagine that. But when he created Adam, he lived to be 939 years old. He didn't make it to 1,000 because of sin. You see, we're going to get to be in a place where there's no arguments, no murder, no rape, no beating up, not even a harsh word. We will be so happy to be there that if anything negative comes up, we won't respond to it. You see, and that will stop all of the problems. Matter of fact, in Proverbs 13:10, it says, by words, contention comes, pride. Well, I don't have anything to be proud of except to know that Jesus loves me and that God is coming back. He is God. He's coming back with all of his angels. I can't imagine that either. But he's coming back. We call it the first resurrection. And all of those that are wicked alive, they will just be destroyed. And Jeremiah says that after God leaves those destroyed ones laying on the earth, nobody's there to bury them, pick them up. They'll just rot and decay. That's just a fact. But those that love Jesus and want to follow his instructions, we get to go to a place called heaven. I can't be an astrologer. I just don't have the common sense, but I can just believe and live according to God's will. That's the first resurrection, 1,000 years, and then later, then after that 1,000 years is over, we're going to come back with God in a holy city and hover over this earth. There's going to be another resurrection of those. I hate to call anybody wicked, but that's what it is. The wicked will be resurrected. The Satan that has caused all this problem and his angels will gather them together and make them believe that they can come get us in this holy city that hovers above the earth. And in the book of Isaiah says that God will create a strange act. The strange act, according to Revelation, is God will rain down fire from heaven and destroy everything on this earth. And then God is going to create a brand new earth for us, not a used one, a brand new one. You remember how that new car smelt when you got that new car? Or maybe you've never been able to afford a new car, and I cannot afford one anymore. So they've got a spray that you spray in the car and it makes it smell like a new car. Well, I can get past that. God's a jealous God. You remember when you had your first girlfriend and somebody would look at her, what you wanted to do? Huh? Or girls, your first boyfriend and some girl looked at him, what did you want to do? Well, jealousy, the wrong kind of jealousy, will cause nothing but problems. Today is November the 4th, Thursday in Conroe, Texas. I'm not going to preach to you much longer. I'd like to just talk to you and see if I can't get you to subscribe to my channel and have some response. I leave it open every time every time that I publish. I want to make sure that everybody can have their say. You are listening to an open channel. You can respond. Just tap those little keyboards or talk to it on that microphone. I know some people that talk on the telephone. It's hard to understand them. But you know something? This intelligence we call the telephone now. It's a cell phone now. It understands. More than that, listen. God says he's a jealous God. That means he is watching over you and me with a good jealousy. Not that he wants to destroy anybody. He just wants to keep us on the same track. And if we're on the track to follow Jesus, we won't have much jealousy. We have to get over that. We can't take it to heaven. Can you imagine heaven? Everybody's jealous. Come on, give me a break. Just to be there, to live in a healthy body, breathe untainted air. What a gift. Well, I have little ads that keep dropping up there. I hope they don't come up on you because I don't want them in my publications. Well, going to talk to you later. Got to get ready to go to work. I'm supposed to be there at 2 o'clock. Let's all be ready when Jesus comes back.